Hey guys, what's up? It's Blank, and you can probably get a good guess by now that this video is not going to be the usual video. Before getting into it, shout out by the way to Angel for this livery. Really cool livery for the RX-8. Got some great livery creators in our team, so I just want to shout him out. I'm not going to be editing this video much at all. I might just get to. Well, no, I'm not going to edit it. There's no point. I'm just going to simply go off on what I've got listed down. So, yeah, just a quick intro to, what I am, who I am. I'm Blank, so I'm a grip racing YouTuber and streamer for CarX Drift Racing Online, content creator in short. But I do grip racing as the focus of my content. So, in this video, all the things that I'm going to mention to why I've stopped playing CarX Drift Racing Online is in context to grip racing. So if you're a drifter, please don't come at me in the comments like, oh, but they've done great things like engine swaps and stuff like that. Great. No, that's good. The cool updates, yeah, because I understand that drift racing is the main audience of the game. However, it's called CarX Drift Racing Online as well. Racing is in there. And if you've not had a look at my channel already, you can clearly see there's a viewer base for that. There's a viewership for grip racing in this game. Not just based on views, but also engagement as well. Also based on simply just looking at our Discord server and how much it's grown. The community for grip racing in this game has grown so much in the last few short months and years. It's quite great to see it. There's always lobbies open and that, which I love to see. But let's get into the reason to why I've stopped. Well, some of them. So why have I stopped? So I just feel that grip racing in this game at the very moment is quite stale. Updates at the minute for the game, yes, for the wider game have been great. The new physics update is good. I do think it's more realistic. It kind of makes the cars react a bit more to the actual surface that they're on. As you can see in this video, I've got some B-roll footage around Sebring, just a custom map. Links in our Discord in the maps channel if you do want to check out for PC users. Go ahead, feel free. It's the reboot version as well. But the updates have just been a bit lackluster for me. I just feel that the community needs new tracks in the vanilla game. It's a cross-platform game, and one of the things that we've got, luckily enough, on PC is that we've got the ability to port maps into the game, as you can see. But console don't have that ability, and it's very frustrating for me as a content creator with my viewers when they see me play maps like the Nordschleife, Sebring, Spa-Francorchamps, and tons of other custom maps. It's frustrating for me to see that they can't join those maps, and I get that those maps are licensed maps, whatever, and it's a small dev team, right? At CarX, I get that. It's not like Need for Speed. However, we should have new tracks. Now, we've got 9 tracks. Oh, sorry, bumped my mic there. We have 9 tracks in the game, but for grip racing, right? We've got Springstone, San Palazzo, Milton Drive, we've got Cami, we've got Red Ring, we've got Mondello Park, great track by the way, West Coast Arena, more of a oval, fair enough, and we've got Atron, and we've got N-Ring. So we've got 9 tracks in there. Out of those 9 tracks though, Milton Drive is the sole driver, no pun intended, of boosting the grip racing community, and it's also the only track that people actually race on. So when you look for grip races in this game, hop in the server browser, Milton Drive's the only track you're going to find grip racing on, unless there's an event on or something, or maybe 2 or 3 people actually racing on Cami. No offense, but Cami is the very niche aspect. Toge is quite niche, I respect Toge, I do. I just wish more people would have a spread out across the board over the 9 tracks, but there's a reason for that. There's a reason to why people actually just want to race on Milton, and that's fair enough. It's a fast track, it's got great straights, it's quite fun and easy to do once you get the gist of it. It's muscle memory for myself. It's very straightforward, it's not hard. It's one of them ones. But there's another reason to why people just do Milton as well. And it's that reason what I've just said. And the other tracks just aren't interesting to race around based on the fact that we don't have a quick race mode. We don't. Now, why am I linking that to this? Why am I saying that? it's boring to race on other tracks when we don't have a quick race mode, when we race on Milton all the time without the quick race mode anyway. It's because a lot of people, I'll be honest, probably just don't know that those other tracks exist, or they just simply are happy with Milton, and that's fair enough, that's fair. But I'm a big advocate for diversity. Just try out different things, like try different things. That's how tracks in other games get popular. Tracks that, aren't the norm are quite fun. They're fun. That's why I always try and do different maps each time. It's why I don't race in CarX anymore. So I don't play the game, because I'm bored of racing around Milton. I've got 1.3k hours in the game. I get bored of it. A quick race mode would be great. We've already got a rudimentary implementation of that in the game, quite primitive, where it's quick event race in the game, in a lobby. But you can't have laps. It's only for time attack, and that's the issue with it for me personally. Now, guys, throughout this video, if you've got any comments, please let me know your thoughts on what I'm saying too. It'd be good to have that discussion with you in the comment section. So it's only just a discussion. It's not necessarily a rant, even though it is, but it's not like an aimless rant. It's not targeted or anything like that. It's just why I'm actually not playing this game anymore. And I think if we had quick races in the game, as well as quick drift modes, it'll be good. We had that option from the menu as soon as you log in, console, PC, quick race, quick drift, quick time attack, do it in heats. Everyone gets 3 laps to set a fast lap or something like that. Why is this not a thing? Why do we not have this? The fact that this game is a sandbox game, it's good if you just want to have some fun. I think that should be an option, but it shouldn't be the entire game. I think the game has so much potential to expand out on its modes, because it doesn't really have much going for it in terms of its modes anyway. I know you've got the drift comp. I've never done that. I'm a grip racing streamer and player, so I don't really do any drift anymore. But you've got the time attack option, and that's it. That's literally all you've got. And then that's only for single player, so it's kind of pointless unless you put it on the speedrun leaderboards. But, it'd be good if we had an in-game leaderboard as well. Something to actually look at, to do, Why can't we store other players' ghosts? Because you can store your own ghost, but why can't we look at others as well? So, for example, if, I don't know, I'm the fastest around Milton, it'd be good to have other people challenge that and, look at my ghost, try and beat my ghost. And then it's a competition, it's fun, it's something to do. Kind of like how Forza do it. Just small things. I just think it could make the game so much better. And another thing that I've kind of found with this game is that we don't really have good tuning when it comes to racing setup. You can just see with the engine tuning you can do on Ultimate setup, it's really cool. Drifters are definitely the priority in this game. We know that. We know it's catered to more of the drift racing audience, and that's fine. I understand that. However, I just don't get it when it doesn't make sense to not allow us to have more customization for racing as well. Why not? I don't get that. It's not like it's even fair as well, by the way, having, for example, the inability to tune performance. I'd understand if someone has a Miata with 600 horsepower and someone has one with 300 horsepower, it's not going to be fair. But you can tune suspension, tyres, wheels to basically have an unfair advantage anyway over the stock racing setup, so to say, without tuning it. So I just don't get why robbers of more ability to tune and diversify and, explore, have more fun with the game. It's kind of been one of my key things, really. I've really not liked about it so far. That's why I'm burnt out, because it's the same meta. If you're going to tune a rear-wheel drive car, go for slip angle. If you're going to tune an all-wheel drive car that doesn't turn that well, go for a little bit of slip angle. But all of the all-wheel drive cars do turn amazingly well at high speed. Yeah, it's very one-dimensional. You kind of get the gist. Once you tune one car, it's kind of applicable to most cars. There's a few standouts to that. There's a few cars like I believe it's the Lumberjack, the Subaru Forester. I know that handles like crap, even though it's an all-wheel drive car. But for the most part, most cars just tune the same way, with a few different variances. Performance tuning would be fun. Add it to the game. Another thing that I want to talk about as well is proximity arrows. Now, this may seem like quite a small thing to add into the game, but it's why not? every time I'm racing on a stream, I go into turn one, I guess I just get absolutely like killed off the track every single time. It's not because the people that watch my streams are doing it on purpose. It could just simply be down to, you know, lag, anything like that. But a proximity arrow, man, it'll let me see that coming much sooner, and it'll save me a lot of time. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be useful for drifters too, just to see how close you're getting to each other. So you know, that's kind of like a widely applicable feature that you could just implement. Just give the game a bit more fun, a bit more detail to it as well. But blank, CarX Street's coming out. That's their priority. Now I get that. I do get that. You know, I do get as a business, their next business move is going to be CarX Street. But the amount of delays that we've had on that game, you know, I always say I'd rather have a product that is finished than something that's not finished, and I'll 100% back that. It was the same when Cyberpunk came out. I would rather delay a game and have it come out perfect than have it rushed and it be terrible. But there is so much potential in CarX Drift Racing Online still to just become a really good game. And I feel like, you know, the racing genre, there's been loads of recent videos about how poor the racing genre has now become. And I just think, you know, it could just expand so much more out in CarX Drift Racing Online, like racing as a whole, grip racing, because it's good, it's fun, it actually works, and I just hope that they recognise that at some point. I don't think they will. I think RX Street's going to be the main priority once it comes out on PC, but we'll see. We'll see how well that takes to, you know, just customers, simply put. You guys see what you think of it, see what I think of it too. No idea how that's going to go, but you know, we'll just have to see what the physics are like. Yeah, simply put, that's all I've got to say as well. I don't really have much else to cover, otherwise this video would be too long and not critical enough on what I want to get across to why I stopped playing it. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. But guys, if you do have any comments, please put them in there. It's discussion. Hopefully a dev does see this video and does help out the grip community a bit. But yeah, take care guys, and I will see you in the next one, if there is a next one. Peace.